the Denver Broncos select Derek Wolfe, D-tackle, Cincinnati.
Back in April, the Denver Broncos used their first draft pick of the year to select Bearcat defensive end Derek Wolfe. They knew they were getting a great football player, but it wasn't until Derek arrived in Denver for training camp that the coaches took notice to exactly what they picked.
I just like his demeanor. You know, he's there's not a lot of anything outside of being a good football player that you see. I mean, nothing is on his mind more than coming in here and helping his team win. And so I really like the way he's approached the beginning to his career, coming in here with the right approach. You know, so many young guys will come in and be distracted by a lot of other things, and he's just not been that kind of kid.
Coach Butch Jones is always talking about getting his players NFL ready, and Derek didn't even really realize what that meant until he arrived in Denver and went through training camp with an NFL team.
I think that, you know, Coach Jones and Coach Stripling and, you know, our whole staff did a great job of, you know, setting our practices up a lot like an NFL practice. A lot of team periods, you know, not a lot of individual. And then, you know, I think they did a great job the physicality of this league. It's even when you don't have pads on, you know, you still have to be able to be in position and practice smart. So I think that Coach Jones and Coach Strip, Coach Strip especially, you know, there's 3 guys on this defense that were coached by Steve Stripling. You know, me, Vickerson, and Dumerville, we were all coached by the same guy. And, you know, he does a great job of preparing you for the next level. So if there's any question of, in my mind, he's the best coach I've ever had. You know, Coach Strip was. And Coach Jones, obviously, the mental aspect of the game. He's messed with me more during practice and, you know, got me ready for this stuff, because at this point now, you know, they throw so much stuff at you that it phases me, but I don't let it bother me because I've been through it, you know, with him. Because he made me adjust to every situation. We'd be on the field, he'd have his freaking blowhorn yelling at me and screaming at me, but in my mind, it doesn't bother me when I hear that stuff now. It used to get me, but now, from having him do that to me all the time, it doesn't bother me.
So it's the NFL ready that he was talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, they do a great job of preparing you for the NFL.
Well, let me tell you something. I love Derek Wolfe, and the success that he's having is by no mistake. He's one of the most focused, hardest working individuals I've ever had the opportunity to coach. And you could see from him staying here and making a decision to stay for his senior year, and that drive that he had, that inner drive, that passion to be the best that he could be. And he played his best football his senior year, and I think he's built off that confidence and that momentum now with the Denver Broncos.
And that momentum had the former Bearcat making his NFL debut as a starter as the Broncos opened the season against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he continued to make an influence with a sack in his first quarter.
Pulled down to a sack back at the 47, and there's the first sack of his NFL career.
When you're a rookie, you're trying to do everything you can possibly right. So, you know, you just want to be right all the time, you know, so you can earn the respect of these guys. And, you know, that's just the way I live my life, is trying to do everything perfect. So I'm not happy unless it's perfect.
And it was really a matter of him learning the terminology. And he is an intelligent young man, and he's done a nice job picking things up. And he still makes his share of mistakes, and we still have a ways to go. Believe me, he's not a finished product. Okay, he's got a lot of work to do. But I like the way he started.